Welcome into Busch Stadium in downtown St. Louis. MLB The Show's Game of the Week is coming your way. It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. Today we've got two teams with a lot of history, but it's traditionally been a one-sided matchup, Singy.
Yeah, they've certainly had the upper hand every time these two face off, Boog. I'm looking forward to seeing how it goes down in today's matchup. I mean, at some point, the trend has got to stop, right?
First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about ready for baseball. And towing the slab, Sonny Gray. Singy, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts.
Well, last year, kind of around the league average in terms of ERA. And you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out. And not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Ripped on a line to center. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And there's one down. Now the lineup for the Twins as constructed by Rocco Baldelli. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
Carlos Correa stands in now and watches strike one.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. Over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Throw over to Musial. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight.
The second baseman, Rod
Carew, the next Twin up to hit. 2 for 8 in the series so far. That one's in there, and that's strike one.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
2 down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. The pitch. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. There's no score. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Busch Stadium. And getting to start, Jim Cobb.
He's racked up over 2,000 strikeouts in his career. He's such a competitor out in the mound. So fun to watch him work. I'm excited for this one.
We go to the bottom of the first.
We go.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Ozzie Smith. Ground ball right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Batting second.
Here's the Cardinals lineup now. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Terry Pendleton next up for the Cardinals. Swings through that one for strike one.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Pitch is in there. 0-2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And it's off the bag. And they get the out after the ricochet.
Man, who doesn't love a sweet bare-hand play like that? That was amazing.
Michael Lee.
2 outs, base is empty. Michael Lee next up for the Cardinals. He's a guy who does it all. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
And the lefty with the 0-1. And there's a foul ball. Got him looking, and he did not like the call. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Scoreless after 1. New inning getting started, and now Harmon Killebrew.
Number 3, Harmon
Killebrew measures 6 feet even, batting in the cleanup spot. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Gray back to work. That's a little bit low. Two balls, no strikes to count. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make players earn it.
Just missed. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
Killebrew checks his swing. Now an appeal to first, and he held back, according to Larry Bullard.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
And now for the Twins, Tony Oliva. Foul ball there. That clips the corner. Very high with that one. And the count 1-2. And that just misses.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. One gone here.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting the call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
And now the veteran catcher, Joe Mauer. And that is out of play. The 0-1. Runner on the go. Ground ball right side. Handles, throws to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Batting 7, the left fielder, Matt Wallner.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Matt Wallner, the next Twin up to hit. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. And that misses. And it's 1-0.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
1-1.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. On the ground to third, Pendleton. And that's the third out. 1 left for Minnesota. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in St. Louis, bottom of the inning. Here's a big power threat. Number 3. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. She clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Stan Musial in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Cott keeping an eye on her. Next one is off the plate. And 1-1. Nobody out. Runner at first. This one in the air, right field. Oliva under it. Makes the grab, one away.
Batting sixth, the center fielder, Jim Edmonds.
Now, Jim Edmonds. 0 for 4 in the loss yesterday. That's in there. Now snap throw to first. Back in safe, really close. Check swing, no appeal.
Whoa, recognize that pitch just in time. Able to keep those hands back.
0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Just missed.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Maybe a 2-ball, 5, 4,
out,
3, double play. And the inning is over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. End of 2 here at Busch Stadium. No score. Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers. And ball 1. That one fouled off. In the air, foul off first. And there's one down.
Oh, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Jim Cott batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And that is cut out and missed. And it's 0-2. 1 out, base is empty.
Ball, that's outside.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back to the top of the lineup. Torrey Hunter will hit next. He's 0 for 1. That was the sweeper, but it missed. 2 outs, base is empty. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Liner to second, it picked on the hop. Gathers and throws. Nicely done for the out. Nothing doing here for the Twins, and we are still scoreless. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Larry Walker.
Slider right there.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Ripped on a line. Walner calls it in, and there's one away.
Batting 8th, the catcher, Ted.
And now, Ted Simmons. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. That one outside. 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. On the ground, out to short. Sends it to first, and that quickly 2 away.
Good slider inside
Batting
right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Gray.
Sonny Gray now at the plate. That clips the corner. And a foul ball. Oh, 2 now. And they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Struck him out looking. Nothing doing there for St. Louis, and we're still knotted at 0. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Carlos Correa.
And that one is downstairs, and that's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. The 1-1 is fouled off.
really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
The second baseman, Rod Carew.
Rod Carew, the next Twin up to hit. Went down on strikes his first time through. Pitch misses, and that's ball one. Fourth inning underway, no score. High in the air, out to right. Lee on his way over. Nabs it, 2 down.
Up next for Minnesota, the first baseman, Harmon
Killebrew, the next Twin up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Foul ball. Ball one there.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
And he dodges that fastball. On the inside corner for called strike 3. Twins retired in short order. Still no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Ozzie Smith. This one popped up, and that's foul. Fastball is outside. The 1-1 is fouled off. Hit in the air, left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming over instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Now up for St. Louis, Michael Lee. Struck out looking his first time. Going one.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
That's hard hit on the line. And that'll do it. Redbirds down quietly. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. Back at the ballpark, and in this series, it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers. Gray back to work. Not close with that one, and that is ball 1. There's a strike. Hit hard, base hit. And they have their first base runner since the second inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. It's against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Next to hit, Joe Mauer. He's 0 for 1. Line and a base hit into right. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Now here is Matt Wallner. Grounded out his first time up. That one catches the zone. That's strike one. And that one moves his feet. Here's a 1-2. And that one missing low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Down the left field line. Should be extra bases. Around third. He scores and they have the lead. Headed for the plate. To the plate, and he's out.
Up next for Minnesota.
The base runner did a great job of making that a close play at the plate with an excellent slide. Made the catcher work to get out there and put down the tag. The throw was on the money, and that's what made the difference. Big time play to cut down a run.
Here's Royce Lewis. Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility. With one away and runners at first and second. 2 on, 1 out. And now the pitcher, Jim Cox, struck out swinging his first time. Trying to move the runners over. Pendleton. There's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Torrey Hunter, the next twin up to hit. Both 2 in this one.
Hunter.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seemed to help. Never helped me.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
See that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Ball in.
Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Welcome back.
Leading
Quite
up
a
for
pitcher's
the
duel so
Cardinals,
far.
the
Here's how the
second
starters
baseman,
have
number
performed
3.
up to this point. And fouled off. Fly ball down the line. Walner makes the grab. One up, one down.
The first baseman, number 6.
And up next for St. Louis, Stan Musial. Flied to right his first time.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Check swing, and he went 0-1. Musial, 27 years old. Let's remember, a major part of his resume are those 3 MVP awards. Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Gets to it on the first. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
Well, big power guy right there, and generating so much bat speed, it's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Jim Edmonds. He hit into a double play his first time up. Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-1. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. It's there, and that's a great play. And down in order go the Cardinals. They're down 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 6. Here's Carlos Correa. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a ground ball. And Correa retired.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
And next for Minnesota, Rod Carew. First pitch, and he just misses. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. And he lays down a bunt, scoops it up barehanded, and it beats him. What a play.
Oh, that was pretty right there. Beautiful play with the barehand.
2 down, base is empty. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Harmon Killebrew. And first offering is fouled off. Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner. Around first and hustling for second. The relay throw. And he's out. He's cut down, and that ends the inning. Back here in St. Louis, bottom of the 6th inning. Now up for St. Louis, Larry Walker. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
The catcher, Ted Simmons.
Here's the catcher to hit, Ted Simmons. Grounded out his first time up. That one in there across the letters.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
The Cards trailing by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to
the
let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
So up next, Sonny Gray. Caught looking his first time up. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
Oh, here's a chance to strike out the side right here with the pitcher at the dish. Just got to go right after this guy. Don't waste any pitches.
A little bit high. 2-0.
Pitcher at the plate. Obviously no fear in trying to attack this guy. He's just having problems finding the zone.
Fastball for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Left field. And he makes the catch. And that will end the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Twins 1 and the Cardinals nothing. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Twins, Tony Oliva. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Pendleton hauls it in, and there's one away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Joe Mauer, 1 for 2.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
That's outside, and it's 1-0. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. And that's a little high.
That's outside.
That's a laser base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
1 gone, runner at first. Here's the left fielder, Matt Wallner. Out of bounce right side. There's 1. Out. Back to first. Double play. Nice job getting over, and that ends the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Twins 1 and the Cardinals nothing. Back here at Busch Stadium, and now it's going to be Ozzie Smith. Trying to bunt his way on. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
Maybe a little small ball is exactly what the doctor ordered to rev up this offense, and they've been pretty quiet all game, so maybe this wakes them up a bit and helps them get on the board.
No outs, runner at first. And up next for St. Louis, Terry Pendleton. Step off throw to first, and he dives back in safely.
Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
That's too low. Ball one.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings.
Grounder might be two. To Carew at second for one. Over to Killebrew. That's two.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Michael Lee next up for the Cardinals. And that one a little below the knees. And that's ball one. Looking to get the tying run on base. Out to short, Correa. Throws to first in time. And that is that. Another scoreless inning. And now that's 7 shutout frames. It's the Twins 1 and the Cardinals nothing.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the
Number
8th.
56.
Ryan Helsley.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, one-run game, and now for the Twins, Royce Lewis. Helsley, in his 6th season, he features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. The 1-0. And that's too high.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Softly hit to third. Whips it to first. And a quick out, number 1.
Yeah, and he looked a little tentative on that swing. Almost like he didn't get pitch recognition and tried to slow his bat down just to make contact. I'd rather see a guy swing through it instead of making weak contact and putting it in play, have another pitch where maybe he can drive out of the ballpark.
Cott stands in now and watches strike 1. Helsley, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Line drive, base hit, and the pitcher with a base hit.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control and command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, his stuff is just too good to fail.
Hunter now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
Next offering is in for a strike. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Pendleton to second, over to Musial, and that double play ends the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Twins 1 and the Cardinals nothing. Back here in St. Louis, and here is number 3. Caught back to work. On the outside corner for a strike. It's 0-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Griffin Jacks warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Coulombe getting cranked up as well. The 0-1. And that one fouled off. Changeup missing, and it's 1-2. Caught into his 8th inning of work. Singy, he's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
Pitch count in great shape. It seems you might have a chance to finish it. Next offering down in the dirt.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
So he's back out to begin the 8th. Been a really nice outing for him so far, Singy.
He's thrown the ball really well. Kept hitters off balance, and he's been very efficient with that pitch count. But at this point, even though it's been relatively low, you start keeping an eye on it to make sure that he doesn't have any fatigue and injuring himself.
Stan Musial in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Hard hit, right side. Fires over to Killebrew. And that's one away.
The first baseman, number 6.
Is out in the 8th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Stan Musial.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Just missed. And that one fouled off. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Brings it in. 2 away down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jim.
Now for St. Louis, Jim Edmonds. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering is fouled back. Swings and misses. 1-2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And that's outside. Larry Walker waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with one swing if he gets the chance.
Three-two. And the tying run is on base.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now the left fielder, Larry Walker.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And that's outside. And that is ball 1.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving. A walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
And that one is lifted in the air. Wallner under it. And the inning is over. So one left for the Cardinals. Still behind by a count of 1-0. And now a meeting near home plate, so it looks like we're going to have a double switch here.
These changes for
Kyle
St.
Leahy
Louis.
on to pitch now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup on the double switch.
Number 62.
Lou Brock, he'll move into the 9th spot in the lineup.
Leahy. Now playing left field and batting 9.
1-run game,
Number
and here
20.
comes Carlos Correa. 0 for 3 in this one.
Brock.
The shortstop takes the ball. To the right side, and that chance handled. Over to first. That takes care of Correa.
Now batting, the second baseman, Rod Carew.
So digging in, Rod Carew. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Ball 1, no strikes. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Next pitch way upstairs. Out to short. Smith gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The first baseman, number 3, Harmon Killebrew.
2 outs, base is empty. Harmon Killebrew, the next Twin up to hit. And that one inside, and it hit him.
The right fielder, number
Tony
6,
Oliva,
Tony
the next Twin up to
Oliva.
hit. 1 for 3.
Counts 1-0.
In the dirt. Hard hit, knocks it down. No throw, and they come away without an out.
Now batting, catcher
Joe Mauer, the next Twin up to hit. Known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
strike. And the 0-2. Swing and a pop-up. Rock gets under it. And that'll do it. Bottom of the ninth coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break.
Now pitching for
We're
Minnesota.
back, and on the mound is the closer, Griffin Jacks. He comes in with a chance for his second save of the season. Ted Simmons getting ready to hit.
The catcher.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Swinging a foul out of play. One-run game, bottom nine.
That's a ball.
Just missed.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And that's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. And he punches him out. He went around. He's 2 outs away. Brock, the next to hit. Entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1-0. That one missed.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
That's in for a strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Yeah, it's caught for the out.
Man, that could have been a big swing in this game. Just unlucky at a really unfortunate time right there.
So they're down to their final out. Ozzie Smith next up for the Cardinals.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Bunting for a hit. Lewis whips it to first on the run. He's safe. On with a bunt single.
Now batting, the third baseman.
He saw the infield play deep enough to drop down that bunt, and it paid off for him. Nice execution. He put that ball down the third base line where he knew it would be a tough play. Took advantage right there. Very smart move.
Now the third baseman, Terry Pendleton. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
Right now they're looking for something, hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
With the winning run at the plate. And the home team trying to pull it out. Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count even 1-1. Next offering misses down and away.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Hit to right, and that ought to do it. And that'll wrap it up. The Twins claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these pitchers did on the mound today.